Hey yo, I'm Phil and welcome back to another episode of RimWorld, episode 27. This colony has certainly survived for quite a while, not as far yet as my previous series, season 2, but we can slowly push it out further and further and keep expanding, building the base so it becomes something amazing. It's already looking quite alright as is, but I think we can certainly improve over the next few episodes. So this episode, of course, we will be working on getting more steel, so we can continue but actually constructing these solar panels, and then maybe adjusting the work scheduling again, just so people get things done, because it's not really happening as often as it should. So, as I was starting to say, I'm going to mine out the corner, which means we had to fit in 4 major tables. Oh, wait a second. Well, that's we can always fix it up. I just realised that this set of tables on the left has a single gap in the middle, which was just because I wanted to keep things in line. But maybe more space would be worth it. There's no harm in expanding things out, so I actually alter the walls and add 1 extra line there. It's not too much to worry about. I guess, yeah, I have to mark these to be deconstructed. It's not a big concern. Hopefully we don't get any raids while I'm doing this, because that would be a bit of a disaster. But since it is once again nighttime in our fair colony, I'll see you guys in just a sec. Okay. So, once this mining and construction work gets done, I'll be aiming for people to get the actual mining work done. I'm surprised no one has started again. I'm wondering, there aren't any restriction issues as to why they aren't mining that section over, or why they're mining this section over that one. I wonder. There was a researcher just there a second ago. Where are you? I don't know. Maybe I'll grab orange just so we can get some of the steel started, because once you tell them to start, then the rest of it gets done. So, actually, you're done. What are you doing then, Falcon? Where's orange? Orange at the top. You're deconstructing the sensing ball. Okay, fair enough. I'm going to let you do that. But we're going to grab you and preferably not the sandstone. We'd rather get you to work on the compacted steel, which will suit us a lot better. Steel, we had to use it. Well, finally we had to construct the last set of, what's this? We've got a machining table, 2 solar panels, and some of the high-tech research benches. Luckily, we have enough components in this colony. Hey, wait, do we have enough components? There's a question. 10 components needed for this, and we haven't hauled them in yet. And how about here? That requires 5 components. Actually, we don't have enough components. Okay, that's the first in this colony. That's not going to be a hard thing to deal with, because we've got a lot of components, or compacted machinery, everywhere. So I'll just mark them to be mined. There's only, you get a couple per block that you mine out. But that should be enough to get us through the rest of the work. Okay, awesome. That's what I want to see done. So once we get the steel, we'll be able to get this block hauled out. And hey, there you go. That's what I wanted to see. We actually hauled only some of the steel, not all of it. That was not quite enough. That's a bit of a disappointment. Hopefully someone else gets around to it. Anyone going to? Maybe I'll keep an eye on who's doing mining right now. No one's doing mining, and I'll have to work out what that is in a second. And okay, so that's a little bit of steel, so someone's just going to haul us in. So, what's happening? We have alcohol binge, yeah, I know about that one. That was their last episode. And a crashed poison ship, a psychic ship this time. Ooh, this one has an AI core. This will be good. It's what we've been waiting for quite a while now. So whereabouts is it? Oh wow, that is incredibly close. You know what? A little bit too close for comfort. Well, we have a few days before. Well, yeah, we definitely have a few days before anyone starts to go insane. But moods will start to decay pretty steadily. -7. Hopefully the rest of the positive mood buffs will help us out. Especially like the attended party one, because that certainly sticks around for at least another day. So I guess what I will do is, I guess we'll stagger some walls like I've done before. Gives a place for people to run behind and a solid defense. And then maybe extend these out a couple of blocks. But if we want to do that, that might require some steel, which of course is something that we don't have much of. The deadfall traps have worked, but I have a feeling that these could be potentially more deadly than our previous encounters. Ergo, the 2 centipedes on both runs. Not too keen, but the cool thing is the cooler is back up. See what I did there? Cool thing? That was horrible. I apologise most profusely. So we're going to keep the temperature not in the negatives because this is not the freezer or refrigerator, but I think it was 16 is... no, it was 26. 26 is what we're aiming to keep it there, and not minus 117. Now, I'm going to have to increase the temperature there. I think it was 16. Because we want to just keep it roughly within the warm range. And that should do sufficiently, which means... oh, there we go. Some of the beer was spoiled after all. I was hoping people wouldn't put it in if it was not in the right temperature. Oh, that's a shame. So, how many barrels was that? That's, what's 3, 4 barrels? I believe, yeah, that's all the barrels. Yikes, that was a few barrels. Oh well, we've got the heater back. That should be heating up this room. It is now at 9 degrees. Better than it once was. And hopefully we can... I think actually we'll keep the steel for something else. It will have a better use. Also have a better purpose for our colony. Yeah, so we'll leave it like that. And I think it is, of course, time to start replacing walls. Now, we can actually get rid of this compacted steel. It's been a while. But it will finally grab it. And I probably should have done that first, because that steel was a lot closer to grab. Whoops, one more block. Yeah, but they are mining it, so it's just a lot of work to get done. And, oh, hello. Ooh, this is really good. Though we're still, I believe, in winter. Nope, we're in spring. Oh, that must have just flipped over right just before. I probably wasn't paying attention to which season I was in. But, finally, elk, which means meat that we can hunt, and I think we're looking good on that part. Yeah, actually, I'm not going to flag them right now. They will still be here for a while longer. So, I guess a priority will still continue to be steel, and then working out what we're going to do with this crashed ship. It's not a poison ship. I was about to say poison ship, because we've had quite a few of those around. Okay, so once these blocks get mined out, which is just one more block there, we'll place that bit with wooden wall, and then we have our prisoner room once again. Come on, there's just one more block. Do you want me to grab someone to get it done? How about food? Can you mine it out for me? Nope, oranges. Thank you, orange. Exactly what I wanted. Okay, so we're going to actually replace this with a proper wall, which I think... what are you doing? Oh, you're actually doing construction over mining. I don't have an issue with that. There we go. And it's just better in terms of the aesthetics. Because if we take a look down at the beauty, a wooden wall is neutral in terms of beauty. Not that a storage area is especially beautiful in RimWorld, but it does help when it comes to mood, because you notice that all the standard rough walls are actually a -2, which is not something I want to do or give our colonists if I can help it. There we go. Okay, another point to make as well is that we do have enough power during the night time. Even leaving, the limestone crematorium on, which is a great thing, so we're getting rid of all these bodies. It's going to take a while. There's quite a few there, and oh, I don't like this. Okay, a paramilitary agent named Stephen Wilcox calls you from nearby. He's being chased by tribespeople from Senra Laxtokos. He begs for safety and offers to join your colony. Biologically, he is 19 years old. Be warned, if you accept, you have to fight off tribespeople for his tail. Now, he's a paramilitary agent. My assumption is he is a very good fighter. Because I don't think we have anyone else in this colony who is a paramilitary agent or anything similar. I know, what is it? Is it a secret agent? Is it a ninja? No. I don't think ninja is one of the history traits on our colonists. I'm trying to remember what it was. The thing is I probably won't remember. But do we want to accept? We have a crash ship to deal with. Part of me says ignore, other part of me says why not? Let's try why not. And if he isn't any good, well, we'll just deal with it. Oh, there we go. That's actually not too bad. So, your childhood was a disaster survival? Okay, fair enough. And a paramilitary, so what is it? You joined a large paramilitary group to fight a war on his home world. His role was infiltration and intelligent gathering. Shooting +5, melee +2, social +3, and you're not incapable of anything, so yes, you were an excellent choice. Cool thing about it is your cold tolerance. So you can actually stand colder temperatures, which will help us quite well in this colony. So Stephen, welcome to the group. Unfortunately, we don't have a bed for you, but we can actually give you a proper weapon. I suspect we'll be giving you range, and of course restricting people to the home area, which is all internal, correct? Whoops, I need to check. Yep, apart from the extended research zone in the back door. Okay, that's looking fine then. So, people are restricted, we reset his sleeping schedule, Stephen's sleeping schedule, and then from there, I guess we might as well reset the work priorities. And I guess the other thing we can do... No, we'll leave that. You'll probably see a little bit later on what I was intending. Handling... okay, never mind, I'm going to leave those. Let's just make sure Stephen picks up a proper weapon after you wear a raccoon leather cowboy hat, a superior quality one, which is undamaged, so be careful with it. Oh wow. That's a few people. Makes me wish I had a few more traps. You're attacking a mega spider. Actually, I don't have an issue with that. Just Stephen, continue running. Be the safest thing for you. Hopefully the mega spider can actually do damage. I'm assuming that there were some health issues already. Cuts from great bros, moderate malnutrition and blood loss. Okay, well that was a little disappointing. I was hoping for maybe the bug would kill a few of our enemies off. Actually, I lie. It did actually. That's really good to see. Okay, that saves us one person, but not enough unfortunately. Quite a few people. Okay, well this will be interesting. So whereabouts is Stephen? Okay, Stephen, you are certainly taking your time getting here, and they're going to be on your ass pretty fast. Yep, I think I might grab people... Whereabouts are you running to? Is it another bug? It is another bug. Keep attacking the bug. Gives us a little bit of time to work with. And freckles. Animals should be restricted to the... Yep, animal area 1. Yeah, that should be good. Okay. So hopefully Freckles gets back inside before any of these bad guys get around. And Stephen, of course, is still coming to within our main entrance. But time to grab everyone who can fight, which is everyone except for Toxo. And get over here and start setting up our main defense. So we'll follow what we've done many times before. Oops, why did things slow down? Smokey! Oh, that was a bad decision for you. I suspect that these guys are probably going to attack you. Assuming that's why it slowed down, because no one else should be outside. Should they? Apart from Freckles. Freckles. Okay, Smokey, how old are you? You're still a puppy, which is probably why we... Wait a second, you have got training and you have got the Master of Toxo. I don't know. Well, if you don't, I can't do much about that now. Let's start ordering everyone. So, machine gun person, who is Bauer in the center. Gives us the best sort of shooting view. Then we go on left and right side. Other range people. Then on the outer edges are people who want to stay alive because they have a more solid defense tied behind. And then melees on the left and right side, just behind everyone, which should do the trick. And oh, lucky you, Fu. Guess we'll move you one closer. Can I go here? Or not? Because Kenga's standing there. Fair enough. Put Kenga back one, and that should be fine. I am very tempted to open this up just a little bit. You know, maybe increase a block on either side just so we can line everyone up. Because it is very compact, and I'm afraid that, you know, if a bullet misses one of the front people, the front liners, they'll hit someone in the back, which isn't very good. And yep, there we go. Smokey has been shot to death. Yeah, I wasn't going to risk going out there. That'd be very foolish and probably very dangerous. But as it seems like it, they're all going around, which is going to keep us relatively safe. So, slow it down, and here they are. So this shouldn't be much of... Well, this shouldn't be too difficult. We've got enough bullets, they don't have any shields. And the traps will certainly do their damage. So we only got to get rid of roughly half of the people, which No, doesn't look like it'll be too much of an issue. Just, oh, seriously, don't shoot Freckles and don't shoot the poison ship, because that would be disastrous. And like that, hey, we downed another 2 people and killed another one. That went very well. Apart from one shot on Bauer, a cut with a short bow, nothing too much to worry about. So, I'm just checking, gonna unrecruit people, make sure Bauer goes straight to bed and stays there until they're completely healed. So, there are a few people that we can grab and a lot of unforbidding to do. That's everyone, right? Yes, it is. Okay, cool. And there's something underneath that, a steel spear plus a great bow of shoddy quality. There we go. So, who are you, Busto? Your characteristics are pretty good with animal. You're incapable of dumb labour. Your growing while you have passion is at a 2. That's not high enough for us. And I believe, yeah, you're the only person up because these 2 people probably have, yeah, just died. They did have a help I'm here, exclamation mark when they were alive just a second ago. So what was it that probably killed you? Probably, yeah, wounds to the torso. Yeah, that's a little unfortunate. Because you guys might have been a little better. I lie, you're not much better. I think we might just leave Busto here for the moment, just to bleed out. Yeah, I'm not going to be very good. The other thing we could do is just capture them and release them to improve our relationships, which, you know what, doesn't sound like a bad idea. So why don't we do that instead? Kanga, I'll get you to rescue Busto. So that is capture. Make sure you get patched up with no proper medication and then released, preferably with no meals, because I'd rather keep that for colonists, because we always, as I said many times before, run out of meals. Which is something I still need to work on a little bit more. Okay, let's speed things back up and keep it moving on. So, Busto, what's happening with you today? You still going to be patched up? Someone should get around to that sometime soon. You're researching, you're tending to Busto. Thank you, trader. Now, we're going to make sure that you don't get any medication, because we're just going to release you as fast as possible, and no meals, which should be under one of the other tabs. Yep. Oh wait, doctor, but no medicine care, and you don't get food. There we go. So we're just going to release you. We could recruit you, but we have way too many people as is. And we certainly don't have the food to keep up this. Probably shouldn't have actually even grabbed Steven, but yeah. We'll just see how things go, because we are going to be attacking the crash ship very soon, hopefully. Okay, well, let's get these wooden walls that I talked about set up. Just a few to hide behind, and that should keep some of our colonists safe. Thinking something like that. Still a bit of a distance to run. Now it's just reminding me of bowling pins for some reason. Okay, we'll place a wall just here. That means when people are running up and around, they don't have to worry about getting shot in the back too much. That's probably one too many blocks. Let's just cancel that. I suspect people will be fine if we do something like that. Awesome. Okay, so these traps will be reset. Eventually the bodies will be hauled in, burnt. That should be very good for us. Now, the psychic ship has just driven some animals mad. The closest one is this elk. That said, it's not mad at us. So that's a good thing. I'll just keep an eye. Don't suspect we have to worry too much. And, hello, what's this? Megatherium! Oh! I love megatheriums. But unfortunately, I think we've got to leave it this time. And yeah. Because these are incredibly hard to tame. We only bought some last time. And we'd only just got up roughly to the level where we could actually train the megatheriums. Oh, well, at least I know it's on the map. Maybe I'll remember to try and train it, or not train it, what's the word for it? I'm about to say recruit, but you don't recruit an animal. You train an animal, oh, what is it? Hunt, cook, handle, I guess it'd be handling. It doesn't matter, I'm just getting a little bit distracted on some things. But the cool thing about it is we've got full power now, which means these batteries should completely get powered up, which means this electric smelter will toggle the power back on. So these bits of slag will actually get turned back into steel, which should be probably, go back into storage, because we are out of steel. Awesome. So we have a few major break risks. So Falcon, what's up with you? Your left arm's missing. You've got a shot off right thumb. I don't know who's to blame for that one. Your aunt Trogo died. I don't know whether or not that was in the raid. No, because we would have got a notification or event saying about that. But you're not Freckles' master. Freckles does have a master though, so you shouldn't have a negative debuff, right? Well, obviously not. Maybe when they're bonded, they always get a negative debuff. But we can fix it up. Just give them back to their respective owners. And also unrestrict them, because they can go anywhere on this map. And yeah, because Busto and exited the map, our relationship has improved by 15, which honestly isn't much. Let's see. Yeah, we're still at minus 66, so we do that another, what, 5 times? And we should be in the positives. But that's a long way to come still. Now, eventually someone will haul in the 500 units of rice, and also do more cooking with it. I wonder, we do have full-time cookers, right? I really should check it. Who do we have on cooking then? Trado, Kanga, Toxo, and Bauer. Awesome. Oh, that's right, I never got around to dealing with what Steven was going to do. I think we need another full-time hauler and part-time cleaner and part-time not Taylor and not Smith, even though that's probably not a bad idea. Plant cutting, of course, will be a 1. We always need to get it done. Growing, I think we'll leave that off for you. Actually, I know research can be on a 4. You always need a helping hand in that. Hunting, I think, can be on the 2nd priority. Same one as cleaning. More hunters always helps with the amount of food. Actually, I could probably mark the animals to be hunted now. Handling, I think we can leave at a 3. Wardening on a 3. Yep. I think that's all good. We'll leave it there. So whereabouts are these animals that I spotted earlier on? Well, one of them's there. I think we can grab that one if the grizzly bear leaves us alone. Yeah, there's a grizzly. Awesome. And what's this? We have an ibex ram. That could be tempting to hunt. Also got some bodies, which I think I'll unmark. Also these items. No reason leaving them to freeze outside, because that's all they're going to do. But where are these? Where are these animals? It's a body of one there. Hopefully they haven't wandered off the map. Or am I being blind? I'm not letting it play as well, but if I let it play, it'd probably be a little easier to spot. Okay, fine. We know about the party, and whereabouts are the cargo pods. At the very top edge of the map. They couldn't be any closer, could they? Okay, let's find these animals. Well, I don't think we need a raccoon, and the drone intensifies. Okay, so we do need to attack it very soon. Okay, well, we need to find these animals. I hope they haven't wandered off, because that would be a real disappointment. We can't have a feast tonight without those animals, and I suspect they've wandered off the map. Oh, that is a real pain. Well, there isn't too much I can do about that now. Maybe next time I'll hunt them first thing. Okay, so where was I? Drone intensifies, we know about that. So we'll probably attack it very soon after we make sure we clean up all the traps and whatnot. And cargo pods, so what's it this time? A lot closer and, good, it got animate. Maybe you can have a feast or another party. But this time with food, because I don't suspect you used actual more food. And hey, this is the first time I've seen this. Oh, right. I have seen this before. Val has reached a biological age of 90. Unfortunately, Val has gained the following diseases due to aging. Bad back. You're 90 years old and you've only just got a bad back. That's not too bad, I must say. So what does the bad back do? Moving is a -30, manipulation is -10. Yeah, that's not great, but you have had Alzheimer's for quite a while and you're still kicking, so... Yep, I know what I need to do. We need to check the listings. So I'm just wondering if it affects his, or their shooting. Because Val's shooting is quite exceptional. Probably one of the best in the colony. So where are we looking? Healing... That's mechanoid disassembly. You know, I'm probably just going to write past it already. Combat. Shooting accuracy of 92%. Aiming time is standard. Okay, so it doesn't seem like there's any modifiers which have changed that too heavily. Okay, well that's good to know. I'll let things continue on playing and work out what to do from now. Yeah, so the big thing, of course, are we to get these traps reset up. They are marked to be reset. Just someone needs to get around to it. I'll probably just grab someone to do it now. I can't right click on it. Why can I not right click on it? Because auto rearm, rearm. There we go. I guess the new ones didn't have the auto rearm, which explains why they haven't been done quite yet. Maybe I'll grab someone to do it now. Yeah, rearm the trap. Be a good chap for us. Same with you, Falcon, who isn't a chap, but a lady. Let's get it done. Oh, Orange, grab you one more time. Sorry, Orange. And then Falcon can get the last few traps, sleep for the night, and then in the morning we'll fight the crashed ship. I'm being very distracted. I'm concentrating more on the game this time than on previous times, because other times I've just been sort of just talking my way through it without too much focus on what's happening in the world. Which at times I believe is kind of obvious. Not that that's a good thing. And I don't want to put down Pookie or Horace. No. So Pookie is a female dog, one of our husky pucks, and Horace is one of our main huskies who is actually bonded to Toxo. Well, this is going to be a shame. Yeah, maybe I should have done it on the previous night. So Toxo, you have no weapon, but Trodo has a weapon, so we'll get you to stab Pookie to death. Oh, that sounds so cruel. And whereabouts is Horace? Horace, are you outside? No, you're down there and about to attack Taya. Well, we can't have that. I'll also get Fu over here and hopefully help out. And maybe Sparkles? Yep, melee attack Horace. Oops, there we go. That happened very fast. And Kanga, what about you? So you're going to go into rest. How about we recruit you, put you in the door, and hopefully get you to shoot Pookie. I really hope they don't die. It's most likely they will. Oh, Pookie is down for the count, so no, that's actually really good. So Trader, can we get you to rescue Pookie? There we go. Someone should get around to patching them, and that's very lucky. Horace is still kicking. Probably very damaged. Yeah, a lot of bruises, a lot of cracks, a lot of gunshot wounds. But Sparkles, of course, will be able to not merely attack to death, but rescue, get them patched up, and oh, we need to fix up this doorway. There's someone over there now. Oh, that was very close. But of course, in the morning we will be able to deal with all this. So I'll see you guys in just a second. Okay, I think we can't wait any longer. And I did spot something throughout the night. Stephen the agent. You know, it seemed too good to be true. I mean, all these good attributes. There has to be something wrong with him. At age 19, he is addicted to Wake Up and Luciferium, which is like double bad. We have not done any research into drug, nor do I know where we can get more Luciferium. Probably some of the traders might have it on them, but as you probably know, in Season 2, we had a disastrous time with Luciferium. We couldn't find it pretty much anywhere. And Wake Up, yeah, well, I'll see how long Stephen stays around. Probably going to be dead very fast, because we aren't a very druggy colony, if that's the right way you say it, but no. I'm going to set everyone up in order, and then we're going to attack this poison ship. Now, I'm wondering what the best formation for our people are, our colonists. I want to keep people as safe as we can, so I might put Val a little further back. Maybe we can see if Val can hit them from around the corner. That'd be a good bit of distraction. I think Falcon, we can keep you along the bottom edge. Melee, I think we'll have to hide you behind a wall. Preferably, I guess we could try and hide you down around this corner. Though that sounds like a very bad idea. Let's do that. Taya up the top. Bauer, I believe we can put you behind a second set of defences. Stephen, you got the EMP grenades, so it's best that you are relatively close. Yep, you are still in range unless they are on the opposite, unless they spawn on the opposite side, which will be interesting if that's the case. I think Kanga will put you behind this wall. Sparkle's on the bottom side, and who else do we need to deal with? Fu. Whereabouts are you off to? We're about to start a bit of a... well, we're about to rain hellfire down on you. I'd hate for you to miss it. And, oh, Trado. That's a bit of a bad location for you to be. I think we'll put you around the corner as well. And... was that Falcon? What are you doing this time, Falcon? Excuse me? Get back over here. We're about to start a fight. Oh, this could go disastrously. But, let's give it a shot and see what happens. Start firing and start down. Okay. They have a heavy charge blaster. Oh, that doesn't sound great. And what else do you have? You have a minigun. Orange and Trado run like the wind. That was a really bad place to put you because you've got no defenses to hide behind. And Prancer's probably likely to get hit. No, Prancer's fine for the time being. You're one lucky dog. Very lucky. I'm ultimately quite surprised, Prancer. Invincible. Oh. So much for an invincible dog. And the bonded animal has died. That would be right. Probably should have restricted everyone to the home zone. Prancer. That's a real frustration. That took a long time to get dogs which could actually hunt for us. Hunt and haul. No, just haul. They don't hunt. So keep people shooting. I think I might pull Falcon up a little closer. How about... oh, actually, you can shoot from within the gap. Can I get you to stay there for a second? There we go. And Bauer continues shooting, and so can Sparkles. Now, Taya, did you just take a hit? No, you didn't. And but Fu obviously cannot see, so maybe I'll put Fu over this side, and people should be able to see the enemies. Yeah, this is going really well. Even the sandbags are soaking up a lot of the damage. Taya hasn't taken a single bullet, despite... oh. I really should stop speaking, because it seems like as soon as I speak, it happens. You know, invincible dog, meet bullet. Meet dead dog now. Same with Kanga, shoots Taya in the back, which is actually in the pistol, which is... oh, Fu. Oh, Fu, what are we going to do with you? You're the one who shot Taya in the back. It's not good of you. But okay, we've only got one more centipede to deal with, and this should go relatively fast. And as soon as we keep hitting it more and more, its sight, its moving manipulation will start lowering, which means it's going to be pretty much incapable of hitting anyone. Not that it's hit anyone yet, I don't think. Yeah, I think most of our people are safe. Actually, can we get Stephen? Can we get you to throw the EMP grenade? Might as well try and do something this fight. There we go. Stun. I'll stop its bullets. Too easy. No problems at all. This is a deceptively easy fight. Having proper defenses to hide behind definitely helps. Yeah, I'm really quite surprised no one's taken a single hit from these centipedes. And there we go. I'll let you guys run away now. We'll mark obviously all this to be hauled in, which means restrictions need to be lifted. There we go. What's sitting under here? Poor minigun. I will take that. And centipedes incapacitated. So one of the last things we can do this episode is to make sure they're being marked for shutdown. So next episode, people can get around one of our excuse me, I'm being a bit fumbly with my words. One of our colonists will get around, shut it down, and obviously haul it back to the stockpile, which eventually, when we build the machining table, once we get the steel, which is also partly to do with people hauling and doing more mining, we'll deconstruct it and get more material from it again, which is good. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have anything to say, feel free to leave it in the comments below. But, as I've said in the past, and will say in the future, I'll see you around sometime.